Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and today we have an interesting bracelet here. This is pattern number 96275, but I changed it a little bit, I think, this one. But yeah, it turned, well, it's balanced, it's centered. I don't remember if this is the one that I put my own personal spin on, but yeah. And in case you're interested, the Kumi is 2261. And those are both over on friendshipbracelets.net. Starts off a little not great. Wasn't really super happy with the start, but then it starts to break into like large chevron type shapes and squarish shapes and things like that, and so it starts to become much easier. In fact, so easy that I actually made this in less than 1 hour. Not a lot less, but a little bit less than an hour to make this bracelet. And I have to say it was a lot of fun. I was concerned with the way that the variegated floss was going to cross over itself a lot, but that turns out that this particular floss is kind of like a light to a mid blue, and how quickly it kind of fades between the two is kind of so quick that everything's sort of just lined up okay. I didn't do too much to try to keep certain things in areas. Like now there are like where it little dips into the corner. I did use the left at right knot and the right left knot in order to keep the blue consistent instead of just going straight with it and let the other one come in. There were times where I changed the string's direction just to try to keep it a little bit more on track. And there are a few times where you can kind of really obviously see that one row went over the other just because it's darker than the ones that it went over, or lighter, I guess. But for the most part, it turned out like like the faded denim kind of look to it, which I really love that. And then it makes the red really stand out a lot. So like there's great contrast, makes it really fun. It's kind of like buttons and hashtags is how when I look at this bracelet, that's kind of what I see. Like the little diamond shaped does, with the little holes of red inside of it, it kind of looks like a button, and the other bit looks like a hashtag. And I'm here for it. I love it. I think it looks really cool. I like how the diamond kind of tucks in a little bit into the hashtag as well, so that's kind of fun. It's just a different sort of look for a bracelet. Again, this is not something I would probably have just done on my own, like come up with a pattern, work it out, do the whole thing. No, but having seen the pattern, having, thought, this will be a good one to try with this series, I am not disappointed at all. I really am not. I kind of knew going into this I would be concerned about the variegated floss. I knew that going in. I just happened to manage to pull the right string to make it work out really well. I can't say that that's necessarily true with any variegated floss. I don't think that's true at all. Like that probably might not work out as well. Yeah, so it's a hashtag in the center. I was trying to see like where we are in the video. Like, so this is one of the buttons. This is the second button. Okay, so I know where we are. All right. These videos go by pretty quickly. I've got this sped up pretty well because I didn't think there'd be a whole lot to talk about. It's an easy pattern. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, see that one, I went ahead and let the string go the other direction because it was, both sides were light. So like it didn't happen every single time, but it happened frequently enough. Oh, and you might actually studied the video closely just to see the way that I did it, because I really did get into a pretty decent rhythm and make it work out really, really well. So that's something that we have going for it. Like I said, it started out a little rough because it's not like a whole shape or anything. It was just the leftover pieces from either side. But then once it gets into play, nice long rows, just segment knotting at its best. I love it. Okay, so that is the center, which is my reminder. Typically, I try to use that as my reminder to thank my YouTube members for making this possible. I've really been enjoying this series, and I kind of know that whatever is next, I'll probably enjoy that one as well. So it's their support and encouragement that keeps me going. It's been a couple of years now that we've been doing these daily videos, and I honestly think it's through the support of the community that has kept me engaged and kept me wanting to do more. So thank you guys so very, very much. If you have thoughts, ideas, patterns that you want to see me mess with, you can send them my way, either in the comments or via Discord. We can still do blindside creations if you want. I haven't gotten a lot of responses for that in a while. Blindside creation is where you send me the pattern, which website it's from, and the number of strings. That's 3 things I need. That way I can have a template ready to go when I first see the bracelet, and then we see where I take it. Sometimes it gets altered a lot. Sometimes it just gets balanced and has a nice even kind of bracelet out of it. Either way, it's usually is pretty entertaining. So yeah, that's a possibility as well, just in case you guys are interested. I think if there's anything else. I finished this bracelet kind of late last night, so it's morning now, and so some of my thoughts have been lost to whatever. I'm still drinking my coffee. So yeah, normally I try to do the videos like the same day, just because then it makes it easier for me to like, oh yeah, and then I did this and then I was doing that. But yeah, it was too late to mess with it last night. Happens. It happens. Yeah, I can't think of anything else, guys. I did cut my strings in thirds. I didn't notice that anything was necessarily too much shorter than the others. It turned out kind of even. I probably didn't need to have it as long, but I did, just to be safe. So yeah, I do think that the strings were used evenly, or close enough to, so that it wouldn't have mattered. But yeah, it's a beautiful bracelet. I've got it in my hand here. I really love it. I really think it's fun. That's it, guys. My brain is like not doing the things. So it feels a little too early for that. I'm still enjoying coffee. Yeah, just a little early for that. Oh, but hey, we're near the end. This is where it's the last button shape, and then it's just a little bit past that. So hey, if you made it this far, thank you. Thank you very much. It's really appreciated. It helps the video, to get sent out to other people. If you haven't already, maybe hit that like button. That would also help the video a lot. And yeah, you can share it with your friends. If you know anybody else that's interested in bracelet making or stuff like that, that'd be cool. All right, guys, you have a good one. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.